Hi everyone, it's January 28th, 2010. I'm Dwight Schmuck. This is the Schmuck Look. You know, yesterday I said I've been being too nice, and that stopped. Well, yeah, I sure did. So today I'm going to address my remarks. This is going to be Schmuck to President Obama. Because, you know, I'm just going to pick apart a couple of things, really, on the State of the Disunion address last night. First off, I found this article in the BBC, by the way, today. So, here we go. People out there, and he said, people are out of work. They are hurting. They need our help. And I want a jobs bill on my desk without delay. Jobs must be our number one focus in 2010. And on the economy, and again this is quoting, Mr. Obama said he had taken office a year ago amid two wars, an economy rocked by a severe recession, a financial system on the verge of collapse, and the government deeply in debt. Well, the only one that really isn't going there anymore is the financial system on the verge of collapse because, well, hell, you printed billions and trillions of dollars and these guys all got big bonuses, so of course it's not collapsing. Methinks it probably never was. Quick question, everybody. What do George Bush Sr., the Clintons, George Bush Jr., and President Obama all have in common? It's a quiz, and it's important. It really is. I'll answer that in just a little bit. But we're going to go into more of this. You know, we're still in two wars. Iraq, really. We're disengaging, but it's damn slow. And Afghanistan, of course, where we're re-engaging, we're going to send 30,000 more troops. And I'm betting the rent already that's not going to be quite enough in a country with less than 60 miles of paved road. Because these militants are so hard to find in their caves. And we've got smart bombs. Right, and we've got smart generals and admirals and stuff. And it really sounds to me, you can't find Obama, which is proving way more difficult than finding Waldo. But it just seems to me it's time to get some guys who can do the damn job. Maybe some people who haven't had the benefits of the training and education you have. Because, you know, folks, it occurs to this schmuck that might be the real problem here, is the education involved. More on that in just a few moments. And now I'm going to get to the really good part here. Well, two good parts. He did come down, and I got to give President Obama credit, coming down on the Supreme Court ruling last week that gave corporate interests and foreign entities the right to throw as much money into the American election process as they deemed necessary to further their own interests. This is subjugation by legal means, because you and I aren't going to pay attention to a congressional seat states away until we find out that the congressional seat and the committee seat went to this guy who was bankrolled by this corporate interest from this overseas entity, and it controls that kind of business or entity, that foreign interest, and now this seat, obviously having been bankrolled, is going to vote their way for a while. It's subjugation by legal means. I don't know exactly what to do with it yet, but I'm working on it, and I'm pretty sure you'll agree with me. But we do need to step up to the plate here and do something. Finally, I want to talk about the gays in the military thing. This year I will work with Congress and our military to finally repeal the law that denies gay Americans the right to serve the country they love because of who they are. You know, President Obama, You stopped short there of calling for a national equality law for real equality, total equality, giving the gays the right to serve militarily is one thing, and it's all well and good because, doggone it, that's a really dumb reason to keep anybody out of the service, but make it, equality in marriage too. Now there would be a legacy worthwhile. Be your own type of JFK, if you will, if you get my point. I'm Dwight Schmuck. Oh, by the way, the answer to that question is, what do George Bush Sr., the Clintons, George Jr., and Obama have in common? Well, they all went to Harvard. I joined a thing today. I got an invitation from a friend of mine on Facebook to join a movement to vote Obama and the elites out of office. And I think you got to start there. At this point, I really do think you have to start there. I know it sounds silly, but you put two and two together. You've had, two Democratic presidents, two Republican presidents, and all they do is spend your money, get you in wars, and nothing gets solved for our benefit. And they all went to Harvard. There's got to be a correlation there somewhere, as silly as it sounds. I'm Dwight Schmuck. That's today's Schmuck Look. Peace, everyone.